What's up, guys? Boop, 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 boop. So, guys, did you see the story? I don't know if it was legit or not. Hey, remember Gabe was the best mod out there and then got grounded? I remember when Gabe was a very good mod, yes, and I do remember when he got grounded. Then he became a bum, and then he stopped coming to see his dad, and then he broke his dad's heart. Oh my God, Gabe. Oh, Gabe. You're awake. Yes, actually, I'm very surprised that you're awake right now. I'm like, I think I had to do a double take, man. I'm like, wait, Preston's here at 10 a.m.? What? What? How did that happen? And what's up, Carl? How's it going, dude? Had to change your name back. Why'd you change it in the first place, man? Where you been, Carl? What have you been up to, dude? You went to bed at like 11? Dude, that was about the same time I went to bed or shortly after, man. And I mentioned the other day that I was on 5 hours of sleep and schooling outside. Well, that's good, dude. I mean, even though you're not here, like if you're outside playing and stuff like that, like that's the best kind of exercise you can get, dude, as a kid. Like there's no reason for you to be trapped inside the house. No, Gabe, back up, bruh. Hug Nation representing though. Well, it's nice to see you again, man. It's nice to see you, and it's nice to see old faces in the same places. Baker, since I'm thinking about you, I had a dream. What? Wow, what kind of dream? You were like, Baker, Hug Nation is dying. I need to come back. Experiment. Okay. I am trapped inside the house, Baker. I can't leave. Yes, I padlocked the basement door, man. I padlocked the basement door. I didn't want anyone leaving once they got down there. Baker, that WWE Championship match was restarted. Oh, retarded. I thought you said restarted. I was like, wait, what? Well, yeah, no crap it was, dude. It was absolutely horrendous. Laundry trapped me too. What? The laundry trapped you? All right, guys. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. Let's get this stream underway. So we've got obviously the Minnesota Vikings at the New York Giants. I kind of feel like this would probably be Daniel Jones's like first legitimate defense that he'd be facing over the past couple of weeks, right? Because who the hell did they play last week? Like Washington or something. And then the week before that, they were playing Tampa Bay, who's definitely meh. They allowed a lot of points, even from the Rams. So Minnesota has probably the best defense that New York's faced this season, and Daniel Jones could get his rude awakening to the NFL today, man. We'll see. Well, when they play on Sunday, but obviously Simmons today. So what's up, Double Break? How's it going, dude? So all right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and start things up. I'm gonna set it up for 5-minute bets, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's going to be 0 for Minnesota, guys, and 1 for New York. 0 for Vikings, 1 for Giants. I wish this thing had, I had to look for that. I wish, remember the old bot had, there was like a web, well, you guys maybe not have known, but basically where I could display the bets with the options and we could see like how many people bet on each option. I wish this bot had something similar to that. It might, and I just don't know about it. But it was basically like a web page that the bot would host or something internally, and then I could link OBS to it. Can you put color rush on? No, dude, they're not even doing color rushes. That's only a Thursday thing, right? If that even. Actually, they're not even doing color rushes this season, are they? I thought they got rid of color rushes altogether. What happened to the old bot? Well, the old bot, first off, my computer crashed in February, I think it was, of this year. And so I lost all of the data from the old bot. But then when I went to go download the bot again, the creator of the bot had actually posted a message saying that he was discontinuing development of the bot. So instead of using the bot that I was using previously, I downloaded one it's the Streamlabs chat bot. And Streamlabs isn't going away anytime soon, especially since there was that company that just bought them for like $7 million or something crazy like that. So Streamlabs is, kind of, Streamlabs is certainly a much bigger deal. So why would he stop the Peyton? Stop it. Yes, moment of silence. Let's play taps. Oh, you want a moment of silence for Kofi's title reign? Yes, you need to play taps, guys, okay? Wow, Gabe. Okay, wow. And it's a girl. She's a female dog, man, right? You know that, right? I think. All right, guys. There's under 2 minutes. Well, there's just over 2 minutes left for betting. It's a cat. What do you mean it's a cat? It's not a cat. It's a dog. You dork. Peyton's a dog. Are you gonna put Mobs back on? Oh yeah, dude, I haven't been on there in a little bit, man. I'm sorry. I was gonna put him back on. Why can't you duel JJ? I don't know. See, they should have. See, Fox ruined that whole thing, man. They ruined the whole thing. They made, yeah, exactly. Like Donovan said it, I think, best last night when he said that, they made Kofi's title reign look like a joke. The fact that Brock Lesnar just came in there, F5'd him right away and it was over. And it's just like, dude, like, come on. Like, you make him seem like he wasn't a fighting champion or something like that, or he wasn't good at all. Like, that was like just such an embarrassing thing for Kofi Kingston, and like as a professional athlete in that business, that's like so embarrassing. Like if there was like a storyline to that, then maybe. But the fact that they basically just shifted, they were just like, okay, we're done with it. They made it so obvious that they're just like, okay, we don't believe in this guy being the champ. We're just gonna end it like as soon as possible and then move on to the next thing. Like come on, like at least give him a chance to have a decent match with the guy, right? It's like you just like made him seem like there was no way he had any chance, even though he fought Daniel Bryan, he fought other guys along the way too that were considered formidable opponents. So to really just like bury him like that was so absolutely horrendous, and I don't think that did anything for SmackDown. That had no positive benefit for SmackDown whatsoever. All right, guys. Oh, there's less than a minute left, so let's go ahead and move forward here. So I checked earlier. So this is a 1:00 game, and it's supposed to be overcast or mostly cloudy. So mostly cloudy is basically overcast in Madden. So yeah, I don't know. I wasn't. You're watching You're watching on your smart TV. Very nice. Yeah, I love smart TVs, man. My TV's a smart TV. You know what? I bought that. I bought an HD TV or an HD receiver or antenna, and that thing don't work for shit. It works, but I don't even get Fox. I get CBS, I believe. I get CBS, I think, but I didn't get Fox. So I don't know how far away Fox antenna station is from me. You have Discord now? Oh, nice. All right, Coach, we welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium. What do you think of the whole Velasquez coming down? I don't know. I just am I ready for your birthday stream next year? Hey man, as long as you guys stay around, like as long as you're like relevant to the stream, then I have no problem, doing that kind of stuff. I just can't. I'm still trying to just get over that they squashed Kofi. Like that whole thing. Like we saw the rumors about it, but the thing I hate about that is the fact that you just have like some random nub that just walked in off the street. And then like he's like in the title hunt. Like it's just like, come on. Like that's what I think is trash, is when they just have like they always seem, that seems to be their thing now, is like every time they have a new wrestler, or new signing, they like are immediately thwarted into the title picture, even though like they have shown you absolutely nothing. And Velasquez looked kind of like trash last night, to be honest. Like the way he was kind of fake beating up Lesnar, he looked pretty out of shape to me. Well, Donovan, remember I think that was Wikipedia, right? So Wikipedia is contributed by the public, so that doesn't mean that that's why sometimes people joke like, oh, would you find that on Wikipedia? Because that doesn't necessarily mean it's fact, because anyone can contribute to Wikipedia. So whoever put that in there may not even know if that's truth or not. So they're probably just putting that because they're assuming that, given that he's wrestled there, or he had his cameo appearance or whatever. Yeah, but dude, Danny, that was 9 years ago. 9 years ago, the dude is old, just like Brock Lesnar. So it's just like, no, and plus, WWE fans may not even know that. Like, there's no guarantee. Like, I used to watch WWE a long time ago, and in 2010, was I watching UFC? I don't think so. It's kind of like, I don't remember even a lot of stuff that happened in UFC old days because I never used to watch UFC a long time ago. Maybe I was, though. I think I may have been, but either way, not everyone necessarily watches both, especially like kids, for example. You remember WWE's trying to pander to children and like teens and stuff like that. And so teens are gonna remember a 9-year-old match. Yes, JJ, it was dumb. He's 37. Wow, he's 1 year younger than me. All right, so you guys should be able to hear audio and all that stuff should be fine. All right, so let's. Oh, Thielen, first down. WWE has gotten soft. I don't know about soft. It's just that they're just. I feel like they're just trying to. They're trying to find themselves again or something. Like they're trying to reestablish their identity. Maybe that's the best way to put it. I don't know what anyone else thinks about that, but that's kind of what I think. I think they're just trying to figure out who they are again. Because to me, it seems like they've been lost for a while now. Honestly, I think like once John Cena was gone, to me that seems like that. Ever since John Cena left, it seems like they've been trying to find who they are again. They've only announced 4 matches for Hell in a Cell. What the hell? So who's Brock Lesnar going to fight? Is Kofi going to get his rematch? I use an antenna when I watch football because whenever I watch on DirecTV, it's always behind and people spoil at Discord. Well, that's why you never see me. I never really pay attention to Discord while games are going on because unless I'm at the game like I was that Sunday night. Oh, look at Cook running. Got almost the first, 3rd and inches. Uh-oh, ring-a-ding-ding. It's the alarm clock, man. Ring ding dong, ring a ding 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 dong. Guys, legit, I'm thinking about like Halloween now. So, I told you guys how I got the offer from my hairstylist about coming in dressed up on Halloween. Now I'm not gonna be able to. Oh, caught first down. Oh, Thielen hangs on for the first. So Minnesota driving, man. Cousins 4 for 4. Remember, this Giants defense is their biggest weakness, right? So that's going to make it rough for Daniel. That's going to be the one thing that makes it rough for Daniel Jones is if the Vikings come in with any amount of offense. Now, we do have to remember that there is an interesting storyline here because remember, Pat Shurmur was the offensive coordinator once for Minnesota. So has Minnesota's offense changed that much since Shurmur was there? I don't know. But, maybe there's a chance that he has an idea how to defend it. Possibly, maybe. I don't know. But he left before they brought in Cousins, right? So he wasn't even there for a year with Cousins as the QB. So I think once they got rid of Keenum, like Shurmur was gone that same year, right? I believe. Yeah, it's Robbie Shears, and he's gonna lose in like 5 seconds. Wait, what? Who's gonna lose in 5 seconds? No, remember, there's no such thing as rematch clause anymore. Remember, WWE got rid of that. They said you don't have any guaranteed rematches anymore. There's no such thing. Danny. That was this year they got rid of that. I also like how they haven't allowed Rollins to fight back whenever the Fiend attacks him. And they were probably... Well, he was fighting back last night, Donovan. You see he was punching at his arms. Well, no one has. Even Braun. Like, Braun, the only thing they had was Braun got up after the original mandible claw. Oh, another first down, man. Carl, I think you know, I don't think you have enough gold dragons for the boss battle. Baker, your boy is catching up to Amon. Uh-oh. There we go. Boss battle time, guys. If you got the gold dragon, I think you need 5 for the boss battle at minimum, Carl. I could actually give you more. Because remember, once everyone came in here again and I reset the bot, or had the new bot, I was giving people 200. Oh! Oh! Oh, that was close. He got a couple yards there. But yeah, man, I slept. Oh yeah, I was talking about the haircut, but I told the stylist originally, which is funny. She probably was like, "Oh, this guy really likes coming to get his haircut." Because I told her previously that, you know, I usually give out candy during Halloween, and then when she was like, "Oh, what a sweetheart," I said I like giving out candy for Halloween, and then when she said, "Well, oh yeah, your next appointment's on Halloween, you know, is that okay?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, that's fine." She's like, "Are you sure?" She was like, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm sure." Oh yeah. Diggs and Thielen want out, dude. Look. Oh, Marcus. Okay, so the guy who at like 10:04 posts on my YouTube, where's the stream, and then he just now shows up like 20 minutes later. Wow. Good job, baby Marcus, my son. He failed me. Look at Cook. Oh, touchdown, Minnesota. That was a power run right there, man. Cook's running through him, and he's diving all over the place, going crazy. Now it's right about after they would kick this extra point that I would show an ad, but well, you know, a lot of people in here for a Saturday morning. That's good, man. Hey, I don't complain. I was taking a shower, my guy. Okay, all right. Gotta get clean. I get it. But JJ, what are you? JJ, why are you saying that? Are you a JJ? I guess you are, because your name is JJ, right? What's an ad? Yeah, exactly. Let me go ask YouTube. So, a lot of comments on the Microsoft rewards points videos, guys. You guys see that? I mean, probably a lot more than usual, than other like controversial videos, like not more than Chris Benoit videos, but but certainly more than the average video that I have on my channel. I think there was like 10 this morning or something, but some of that was me replying too. People asking questions and stuff like that. That's cool, man. People leaving comments about their progress and stuff. All right, Shermer's like, damn, I thought I had him. You know, I should create a video that's just like, when I go to submit a review on my channel, I should actually create a video called "A Message for YouTube," so that way when I go to submit my review for them again for monetization, that maybe they might actually watch it. But I had to make it like really short, so that way they actually watch the whole thing, because you know they're gonna look at it when that's the first thing they see. It's like, oh, they're trying to. He's trying to, like, maybe he's gonna say something bad about us or something, you know, and then but it'll be like me saying, look, I don't know what, you know, I'll be like, I don't know what led you to believe that majority of my content was third party, but I don't have third party content on my channel. For 336 yards, as you referenced, the 2 touchdowns. Or I should say, the majority of the content on my channel is not third party. I don't even have like hardly any of that anymore. So you can't even say there's a majority of anything on my channel. He's going to be the talk of the NFL coming out of the game, and that caps a heck of a week in New York. YouTube be trags. Because Donovan, they don't update stats. You have to wait till the next game before they put his stats for the season. They don't keep that updated throughout the season, which is kind of actually pathetic. Baker, I woke up at 7:55 this morning thinking it was a school day, and racing to get in the shower, just realized it's Saturday. Damn. Well, at least you woke up early, right? You should probably feel pretty good. Honestly, I like waking up early on Saturdays. That's why I hate going to bed late on Fridays, because then, like, I can't wake up and, like, realize the full benefit of my weekend. You know, I know I get Friday nights, technically, kind of, sort of, the start of the weekend, but I bet Minnesota wishes they kept. They should have kept Keenum. They should have kept Case Keenum. They were so dumb.
Keep your eyes on him.
Baker want to wake up to watch SpongeBob. JJC, I know I have that one, but they said that I got a copyright tag for that, but they said that my thing was excessive use. They said the majority of my channel is third-party stuff. That's one video out of 600 plus uploads on my channel. That is not the majority of my channel content. My channel's content. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they're not saying like, well, that's the one that's one that's an issue. I mean, I was half tempted thinking about deleting that one too. I just don't know that I want to. And that was the one that started my channel. And then all of a sudden you're going to come back to me like 12 years later and be like, oh, hey, by the way, only one video with a group was really birthday streams. What do you mean? Like with the group of people talking like in Discord or whatever? Or what do you mean, Carl? The comments are juicy and sad. I know. Well, they are. That's because, again, that video, like that song, and that's the reason why I posted it like way back then, was because that song is like, it's very emotional because it is a reflection of, you know, it's basically, you know, again, the title speaks for itself. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. I mean, oh, popped up and incomplete. Why is Barkley there? I don't know. The freaking Madden roster has him in if he's actually in there. They may not have him as injured. I don't know. I figured they would at least have the rosters updated accordingly, because there was an update. Jones throws. Oh, wow. Comeback. Oh, wow. What a play. What the hell was that defense, dude? He was declared out yesterday. Oh, well, maybe they just left him in there because they weren't sure. I don't know. Breeze isn't injured in Madden. See, that's his. Yeah, he was. He definitely was. Or they moved him to the bottom. They moved him, or they moved him out. I mean, I remember because we did a sim with him. We did the sim for the Saints pretty recently, and he was out. He wasn't QBing. Remember? It was the Saints and the Cowboys one that we did, I believe. Yes, we did Cowboys and Saints, and they had Bridgewater in there. Yesterday he wasn't injured? Wow. Oh no! Down goes Jones! Down goes Jones! But yeah, that video, you know, that song brings out a lot of emotion, man. And like when you're thinking about, like, you know, again, like it's different when you get older. I mean, and I understand that completely. When you're younger, you don't really think about stuff like that much because you're just young, you know. You're still growing up and you're not really reflecting on the past as much. But when you get older, like you start, you know, that kind of stuff comes up. Like you start thinking about, you know, people that used to be here that have died and stuff like that, or just things in your life that were drastically changed. Oh my God, the dude just got blasted in the back. You know, you start reflecting on that kind of stuff, and then you listen to a song like that, man, and it just like you just get all sorts of emotional, man. Oh, I know I'm old, man. You know, but there's always people. There's always gonna be people that are older than me, so I don't feel too bad. Until I'm like considered, unless I'm ever get to the point where I'm considered the oldest person on earth. Oh no! Down goes Jones. Down goes Jones, and that sack takes them out of field goal range, possibly. They're very likely out of field goal range. You cannot let him do that to you, Jones. Would you rather have Cousins or Jones as your QB? Definitely Jones right now. Cousins, I've never liked Kirk Cousins, and I thought Minnesota was absolutely retarded for trying to get him. That was like the dumbest move that they could have ever made. Kirk Cousins has always been a terrible quarterback, in my opinion. Would I rather have... See, Marquez, I wouldn't rather have either of them. Trubisky or Mariota? I don't know that I'd like to have either of them. Oh, my God. They're going for a long field goal. Oh, God. This is going to miss. Oh, shit! Wide right. It may not have had the distance, though. It could have. Oh, what's up, Mike? Oh, I saw you. So JJ showed me that you're watching another stream. I heard you were cheating on me, man. Texting is driving as usual. Oh, that had the distance, just not the accuracy. Wow. And Baker, that is so hard to say goodbye. Is your most views on the channel? Well, I mean, it's in a single video. For a single video, yes. What stream? I don't know. JJ sent a screenshot. It was some stream with some Madden stream with two guys, and you said, "You guys, why not? How do you guys not have more? Or why don't you guys have more people in here or something?" Your comment was something to that extent, or like you have so, or you said like you have so little people in here. Oh! Deflected multiple times. Oh, Champ Sports, is that what it was? Oh. Baker, that was Melvin Gordon. What was Melvin Gordon?
It is tough to complete passes
What?
in zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Fake fan? What are you talking about, fake fan, huh? Oh, wait. The screen... Wait, what? That was not no Melvin Gordon. What the hell are you talking about? Mike's cheating on me. How do I feel? Like I said that yesterday in Discord. I mean, you guys, of course, you guys go watch whoever the hell you want. Like, all I ask is that if I'm streaming, like, you're here. Like, try to be here. Because, I mean, I watch other people, too. It's not like, you know, but then again, there's not really one person I watch, like, consistently. Oh, caught. There's only one streamer I think I watch pretty consistently, or a couple. No, I shouldn't say one streamer. It's not even. I don't even think he streams, but maybe he does. But the only person, the one channel I watch consistently right now it's called Rust Academy, because the guy does a lot of Rust raid videos. But that's just more just like the pastime kind of stuff. Like if I'm at like while I'm working, like I'll put on videos and stuff, but. But yeah, I don't really watch like any. There's no one YouTube channel that I'm like, oh, I can't wait for like their next thing. You know, I just kind of put on stuff to pass time. Although the ones actually I really enjoy watching are long plays or speed runs, like older, you know, like classic video games. Like those kind of streams I love, or channels I like to watch a lot. Bigger screen. The screenshot you put in Discord was Melvin Gordon and some other guy. Are you serious? I don't think so. No, I definitely do not, Donovan. Absolutely not. I told that guy personally, you know, through DM on Twitter. I said I will never watch any of your content. I said I think you're just like, that's just like, you just like to see like people in misery or something like that. Whip out the SNES. I think I have one of those. I know in my closet I have a Sega Dreamcast. I have a Sega Genesis. I have a Nintendo GameCube. Oh, play action. Cousins throws, caught first. Another first down, dude. Minnesota.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A gain of
Dude, well, first off, I'd appreciate if you guys don't even mention him in here. The guy is one, he's a Steelers fan, and he also will not like admit when like he has very bold claims and things that he'll say about other teams, but if his teams are playing like trash, he doesn't really emphasize things the same way. And then when I called him out on that, he was like, oh, like he was trying to be cute, like, oh, it's just a play on words or hyperbole, and it's just like, whatever, dude. Like, no, it's you're clearly biased. So I mean, don't try to play those stupid games with me. I'm not some little kid. What's the oldest Madden I currently have? I actually have in my closet. I have Madden 2000 and Madden 2003, I think it is.
Run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not so good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action
I
there.
bet he's a Trump
I think
supporter.
it
I
would
don't
be
know,
best
maybe.
running play over your
Yeah, I have the one that has. I've got the one with Marshall Falk and the one with Michael Vick in the closet.
Diggs. The Vikings 1st down. Diggs able to find his way free and get the catch from Cousins.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Cousins now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this 1st half. It's 1st and 10. Cousins.
Oh, picked off! Oh no, it's a pick 6. He's not getting caught. He's gone, dude.
He's at the 40.
That was Antoine Bethea. He used to play for the Colts, right? God, didn't that guy use? Wait, is that the real? Is that the guy? Didn't he used to play for the Bengals or something too? For some reason, yeah, I put in the wrong word.
He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their
I put in the wrong command. There we go. Oh God, let's fight, son. Let's go.
a free safety's dream.
Oh, come on. How did Marcus play me? He played for AZ. No, I swear he played for Indy or something like that too. And like Cincy or something. I swear. Let me see. Antoine T.O.I. Bethea.
Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point.
So it looks like he definitely played for San Francisco. All right, the kick is up and it is good. So now, due to Kirk Cousins' huge mistake, we have a tied game now. Yeah, see, I was right. So he played for he played for the Indianapolis Colts for his first 7 years of his career. Then he played for the 49ers, the Cardinals, and then now the Giants. So, boom. How do I know this stuff? I have no idea like how I recollect any of this. Just somehow I know sometimes. It's so weird. How does my mind hold that? But then sometimes I can't remember what I said like 5 minutes ago. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of weird. It's just weird. Oh man, you let JJ beat you? That's trash, dude. That's like letting like Hornswoggle beat you in a match. All right. Is it true the Cardinals fans booed Tap? No, why? No, they would not boo Pat Tillman. JJ's like, I mean, JJ, how's football going, man? What's your guys' record right now? Are you still undefeated? Or have you lost any games, or what's going on? Like, what's your stats, man? You got any more videos to share? You're 5-0. Nice, very nice. Because what you said 5 minutes ago isn't as important as knowing what team Antoine played for. What? Oh yeah, well, I guess. I mean, who knows? It depends on the context, right? JJ is 0-5. Wow. Your bye week is this week. Very nice. So, do you got any, like, so... yes, JJ's doorknob is undefeated versus JJ, of course. The doorknob's is 10-0 right now. I would say something maybe a little bit more inappropriate, but, you know, there's kids here. But I think JJ knows where I'm going with that. We've talked about what he does with that doorknob, the doorknob hole. So... yeah. Exclamation point doorknob. Yeah, we need a doorknob. You know what? I should add that.
Antoine Bethea, the leading tackler among NFL safeties last year, and on the tackle again there.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Caught another first down, man. Minnesota has no problem driving the ball.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
We know he puts googly eyes on them knobs. Oh, God. The announcer SSID Trump. What? The announcer said Trump? Oh, stop. Stop. End the stream now. You guys are funny. Me. Sorry, JJ. All right, Cousins back to pass. Throws. Caught another first down, dude, at will. Oh my gosh, Vince McMahon wiped us all out, guys. How could that happen? JJ's like, fuck me, man. Please. The best command, yeah. You brought this on yourself, JJ. Well, you know what? There's JJ, you know, honestly, I understand, like, you know, when you see stuff like that, you're kind of like, oh, people are just making fun of me and stuff like that. But I don't think it's really that. But, you know, humility goes a long way. Like, you know, you have to be able to deal with humility throughout life, because otherwise you might get too big of a head. And I don't mean, you know, I mean like the one on your shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can be too overconfident if you don't face humility at some point in your life. So I guess be glad that you're facing it now rather than later, because it's far more embarrassing when you're older. When you're younger, you know, it's embarrassing, but you know, you get older and you know, you're not always around the same people anymore, and so, you know, there may not be people who remember that for a long period of time. But there's no Bakersoft command. What kind of command is there going to be? Like, your mom and your sister call you Four Eyes. Well, that's stupid. I mean, that's kind of old, though. Like, that's boring. Say, wow, could you come up with something? What you need to say is like, wow, that was creative. Let's hear your next knee slapper, Mom. Like, you got to say it. You got to have a good witty comeback for that kind of stuff, because that's old. That's dumb. That's like the oldest freaking thing that in the book, you know what I'm saying? Bakersoft is the coolest kid on the planet. What the heck? Okay. You know, I still feel like a kid in my mind, though. Like, that's the one thing, guys, that you never want to lose focus of that. Like, no matter how old you get, like, your body tells you you're old, of course. Oh, caught another first down, dude. So Madden is starting, once they added that animation, it seems like they're starting to abuse that quite a bit. You got to clean. What? What are you doing, dog? Oh, you're so nasty. You still do. What? You still do NFL? Oh, you're talking about what? What are you saying? I have no idea what you're saying.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. A loss of 2 there.
Niners Ravens in a Super Bowl. No. Why are we streaming blowout games? What do you mean? Why are we streaming blowout games? This is not necessarily a blowout game. Like, what are you talking about? Oh, WWE. You know, I haven't done a WWE sim in a little bit, man. It's been a while. Like, I needed to work on episode 3 of YCW. I just haven't really taken the time to do that. And I saw, Donovan, you asked me earlier about if I'm getting WWE 2K20. And usually I wait to get it because it's so expensive. Usually I wait till it's on sale on Steam for like $30 or something, and then like plus the downloadable, the DLC and stuff like that, and the season pass or whatever. I just get that because then I think it ends up being like $60 for all of it, as opposed to $60 for the base game plus $30 for DLC and season pass and all that crazy stuff. Cousins looking for the screen, caught, executed, touchdown, Minnesota. They take the game back. Oh God, he knocked him down. He's hurt.
And the Vikings have taken the lead.
I'm sorry.
You're back involved. What's the important
You get to go to a Notre Dame game today. What? Are you serious? It's crazy.
Who's going to cover him, and you get him into
But Carl, yeah, I don't know, man. Like,
operate with the ball in his hands.
we can always make more characters. It's just the hard part is in the universe mode. Like, so I can make a character, but that doesn't mean that they'll necessarily be in universe mode because it's hard to involve everyone in the universe mode because you only have so many matches you can do. Which is kind of annoying because again, that's one of the things I hate about video games sometimes is that they try to make it too lifelike, so then you can't like. It doesn't allow you to be creative. It allows you to be creative within the boundaries of the creativity they allow you to have. All right, the extra point is good, so Minnesota officially up by 7 points now on New York.
11-play drive, and it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota.
Vikings obviously going to destroy. See, I don't think it's that obvious, Mike, though. I don't think it is. You remember who Minnesota's QB is, right, Mike? Man versus baby? What?
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep.
Get boxing 2K5. Oh, I do have Fight Night Champion. Fight Night Champions, I think it was that old boxing game because it was they released it on EA Access like a while ago. I downloaded that, and you can do I think I did simulations on that one night. They definitely need a more recent boxing game though.
Was it 5 consecutive scoring drives that they gave up to the Bucs to start that game?
They definitely need a more recent boxing game, so that way you could have like modern boxers in it. Did you ever play any of those NFL 2K games? I did. I played. I think I mentioned before when I was. Oh yeah. So what? I had all of the Maddens. I was buying. Well, no, I was buying Madden. I think prior to 2K. Oh yeah, I did. Of course. So I had Madden 2003, 2004 on PC, and then when Xbox came out, when they had Xbox and they released Madden on Xbox, for 2005. In 2005, I bought ESPN NFL 2K5 because it was something different and new, and it was far more interesting than Madden's 2005. So Madden 2005 had Ray Lewis on it, and I'm like, I don't remember ever him being on a cover. I don't think Kirk Cousins is terrible. I just think Kirk Cousins is terrible. Oh, okay. Well, that's nice and clear, Mike. I'm glad you cleared that up for us. Low key, I would like a subscriber NCAA series. What do you mean? You're talking about like the old like NCAA football games? I don't even have that. I mean, I get why that would be interesting. I mean, but that one might be a bit more difficult to pull off considering I don't have that. I mean, I have an Xbox 360 up here, but yeah, I get it, Carl. I get that. Wow, that was depressing. What was depressing?
This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make.
Oh, caught another first down for New York.
Can really generate big plays for an offense.
Low key, the game like $5 to $8 on Amazon. Why is it all low key? Isn't that just facts or something? I mean. I also have an Xbox 360 still be working. Yeah, I mean, I've got one up here in my office next to my Xbox One. Because I was using that before for like Crackdown, for example. I would play Crackdown on it every once in a while, but then they released all those on Xbox One. Jones looking, throws, short. Oh my God, he got blasted. Got 2 yards though on it. NC. NCAA 14. What? They have an NCAA 14? I thought the newest one was like older than that. Older than 5 years ago. NCAA 14 is like $70. What?
first
No
down.
way. Why would it be 70 bucks?
For 2 yards.
Won't fight no more. What do you mean, Amon? What are you talking about? Throwing deep! Oh! Almost picked off. Ooh, Daniel Jones taking a risk there.
Was accounting for the free safety. Now it brings up third down.
70 bucks? That's too expensive for that shit, man. I would not. Manziel is not on the cover. No way. I don't believe you. Stop lying.
I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right.
Because it was the last one made. That's trash, though, dude. I would not spend. Oh, caught. Huge first down. Gets them in the field goal range. For real now. Now they're definitively in field goal range. Amon, you're blowing a 5-hour lead. Oh. So why won't you fight anymore, Amon? What are you talking about? The guy from Michigan is on the cover. The guy. Was it Julius Peppers? Is that the right name? I can't remember. Was that his name, Julius? No, it's not Julius. Whatever his name is. You know what I'm talking about. The Browns, former Brown safety, now Giant safety. Oh! Down goes Jones. Down goes Jones. And New York uses. Their final timeout. Could we see some cheese here? Will New York actually? Because if they run another play and don't kick a field goal, the clock's gonna run out. You found one for $5 on eBay. It's probably used though, and it may or may not work. They better not. If they have a statement on there that says like, "Well, I can't." Oh yeah, the clock might run out, guys. Unless this is incomplete pass. Because if they try to hurry up, they don't have enough time. Because hurry up automatically takes 10 seconds. Oh my God, they got lucky there. Just kick a field goal. If they have a statement that says there's no guarantee it will work.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. From the gun.
What other Ravens? What? Jones throws to the end zone. He was out of bounds. Way out of bounds. All right, so now, yeah, we know that, Amon. That's old news, man.
Was not in bounds, incomplete. This Minnesota D up to the task on the third down pass play.
Oh God, JJ, why are you egging people on to talk about you some more with your doorknob? All right, the field goal is good, so the Giants come within 4 now. So it's still a 1 possession lead for Minnesota. EA Sports, we gave up on the games. That's pretty good. I like that. Yeah, now I can't even use my emotes and stuff like that too, man. Like, oh. Yeah, I can't even use my emotes anymore either, dude, without being monetized. It's so annoying. So the biggest play of that game, I believe, was the pick 6. Really, that was probably the biggest play so far. No more. No more what? No more, like, making fun of... You're not going to make fun of yourself anymore or something? What? No more door picks? No more doorknob hole picks? No emo. Oh, yeah. Imagine if New York wins. That's what I'm saying, dude. It's certainly an interesting matchup just because, you know, there's a chance, but... You know, I think it's New York's biggest challenge in terms of defense they've faced so far this season. Oh, you're talking about this game, but do you think they have a chance to win IRL, Amon? What do you think?
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in
NCAA 13 has mascot versus mascot. What the hell is that? NCAA 13 is $9 to $14. So if I were to buy one of those games, you guys think I should get NCAA 13? You don't think New York can beat Minnesota? Marcus, what do you think? I'm sure you would know. I mean, again, it would mainly be used for like simulations and stuff like that, but
Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. The Giants offense at
The abomination of Brutus. Why is he an abomination, dude? Brutus is the man. I saw some commercial last night while watching Peyton. I saw some commercial last night that was, well, it was a mascot commercial for college football, and they showed Brutus like eating a like a rib or something like that at the end. Yeah, I was thinking about that one, Preston. That was actually the one I was originally going to do, but then I saw this one. I'm like, you know what? This one might actually be better. Because that storyline's old, right? Because didn't they play Oakland last year or something? Or maybe not, but either way, I kind of felt like that's old news, right? I mean, that was last year, so it's kind of like, meh. What the hell is Brutus supposed to be? He's a Buckeye. He's got a Buckeye in his head, you dork. That's what he's supposed to be. He's a walking Buckeye head. Haven't you ever seen a Buckeye before? You can make certain desserts with Buckeyes, dude. That's good, and they're good too. I love Buckeye-based desserts. Falcons in Houston? Absolutely not, dude. That's as Marcus would say, that would be considered our toilet bowl game of the week. Last week it was the Steelers and the Bengals. This week it's the Falcons and the Texans. No, the one I'm going to most likely do tomorrow, which will probably get a lot of views, or should get a lot of views, is going to be Packers and Cowboys. Did I hear a dumpster bowl? Yes, dumpster bowl. Falcons and Texans, dumpster bowl. Packers and Cowboys tomorrow. That one will have a lot of attention on it, for sure.
Vikings turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back.
Whatever, JJ.
Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out.
I'm so hungry right now. This week is Cards at Bengals. The Cardinals actually have a legitimate chance of winning that game. They get their first win of the season. No, but the Texans are pretty bad too right now. I mean, and the Falcons are, I mean, I cannot believe what's going on with Atlanta. This is just absurd.
He's got a first down and more past the 30. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
Oh, Dolphins and Redskins. Oh, God.
Wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still.
Well, hey, at least the Dolphins have a chance to get their first win, though, right? You know what? Maybe we sim that game next week. That actually would be an interesting matchup. We should sim that. Redskins at Dolphins, or whatever it is. Whoever's going where. Thanks, Baker. Thanks for what, Amon?
Here's first and 10.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I cannot believe how bad they're doing. Like, I expect more from Atlanta. Diggs with another first, man. Did I hear a dumpster bowl sim? Yes, you did, Marcus. You did hear dumpster bowl sim. Should I put that in the title for next week? No, that might make people mad though. But I think they might understand though. Week 6, Vikings and or not Vikings. Week 6, Redskins and Dolphins, aka dumpster bowl. Shitting on both teams? No, I'm not shitting on both teams. I just said that I like Atlanta, dude. I wish Atlanta would be doing good because I honestly think that Matt Ryan deserves a Super Bowl win. I love Matty Ice, but they're playing absolutely just atrocious right now. And Houston, I mean, part of that I say that is mainly somewhat because of JJ, but again, like it's at the end of the day, it comes down to what your record is, right? I mean, it's O-line. Well, don't they still have Alex Mack? What happened to Alex Mack? He's the stud center. Is he still playing pretty good? And you're welcome for him. Oh, look at Cook. Oh, the 10. What the hell? How did he just ran in between two people. Damn. Touchdown. Dalvin Cook, man. The Vikings just kicked the door down a little bit there. Look at that. He just ran right between two guys. Oh, he got blocked. That's why. I know he's a center, but a center anchors like your line, man. If you have good tackles and guards, but you have a trash center, I mean your whole O-line is at risk.
It's contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Extra point up and good by
And the extra point is good, so a 11-point lead now for Minnesota. 2-possession game. But, you know, it could be tied by a touchdown, 2-point conversion, and then a field goal. So it's still, yeah, it's just 2-possession. But, you know, Taylor Lewan is coming back. We are saved. I don't know, man. Marcus Mariota can't seem to make good throws, though. Spartans at Buckeyes, 7:30. Oh, God. On ABC. I'll probably watch that. I might watch that. He tweaked his ankle last week. Oh, Mac did? How old is Mac at this point? He's got to be in his 30s at least. Mid to late 30s, maybe. Marcus Mariota is great against Atlanta. Okay. But Atlanta clearly is suffering, so... But was he great throwing the ball, or was he great running the ball? Because there's a difference. You know, one of them is the thing the quarterback should be doing, and the other is basically Lamar Jackson. Everything a quarterback should not be doing. How do I feel about the UTEP Miners? I don't know. I don't feel anything about them. He was good throwing. Oh. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate for Atlanta then. Lamar Jackson got exposed. Of course he did. Yes, he did. Did you see the video on my channel about it, Carl? You know, he had multiple opportunities to win that game against Cleveland. Like, they weren't that far behind. They weren't that far behind. They were 2 touchdowns behind, but they still had, like, the entire fourth quarter to play. And when the game was on the line and they needed their quarterback to step up and make a play, he got picked twice.
Here's Jones operating from the gun. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield.
And then on the one, you know, as they were discussing during the game, on the one, like, he threw the ball to the wrong place. He threw the ball the wrong place because they said on the other side of the field is where the one guy was supposed to be running the flats route, and the other dude was not, and he threw to the wrong side of the field. So Lamar screwed up that play himself single-handedly and cost his team the game. So, I mean, again, when you had an opportunity to be clutch and show people that you're not just a running back or pretty good for a running back, quote-unquote, you know, you kind of ruined that. Wow, offsides. You have 620 points in 4 weeks. Okay. Yeah, JJ's 0-4, and yeah, JJ, you know, you need to figure out your team, man. I don't know what's going on, bro. You're starting to look like Mike and Gamer, Mike from years past and Gamer from last year. Did not have a great season at all. My brother's actually 0-4 in one of our leagues. We're in 2 leagues together, and he's 0-4 in one of them. And I play him this week, so I can't let him get a win. Because I lost last week actually in that league, so I need to get back on the my winning ways. Bro, Baker, someone did some dumb and traded me Dalvin. Oh wow. He traded for Damian Williams and gave me Dalvin Cook. Wow. In like 10 years, Lamar Jackson will be Baker Mayfield's backup. Wow. Baby Marcus almost... Well, I almost lost to Baby Marcus last week. I think it was. Or no, that was 2 weeks ago, right? Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago, so... That was my first... That was like my closest... That was like the first closest matchup I had where I like just barely beat him, which was weird because he actually had a guy that was like out of the game. It was the Chiefs running back was out, and I still almost lost that game. My team played so bad that week. Then last week, you know, I remember Mike was talking a lot of trash last week. Well, he didn't talk a lot. He just said, "Hey, whoever this team is, you're about to get your first L this week." So I was 3-0 before going into that week. And I beat Mike 167 to 97. That was like the blowout of the week for that league. And in week 2 I had two of my teams. I think it was week 2 or week 3. I had 2 of my teams score 200 points or more. It was literally the same week I had 2 teams score 200 points or more. It was insane.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
Oh, what? Oh, come on, dude. Why did they do that to me? You know what? F you, Yahoo. Come on, dude. I have Juju, Dak, Bell, and Austin, and Delvin, and Edelman, and Sammy Watkins. Yeah, but Juju's kind of meh. That's not a player I can trust because the first 3 weeks he did absolutely nothing. And they played the Bengals 1 week, so he happened to have like some decent numbers, but I mean, they play the Ravens, right? So I don't know. I don't know if he's exactly gonna go off. I mean, because remember, chances are what they probably end up doing is what Baltimore ended up doing is they'll probably do something similar to what they tried to do with the Browns. Is they had to cover OBJ and they basically doubled OBJ, or they did everything they could to focus attention on OBJ to lock him down. So they'll probably do the same thing to Juju since he's their primary guy. So Juju will probably do absolutely nothing, and everyone else will have to try to step up. You know, Pittsburgh will have to be creative about how they get Connor the ball, you know, get him passing out of the backfield and stuff like that. Like, I don't think Juju's going to have a great game. Yeah, dude, I picked the guy up. I had dropped Gostkowski and picked that guy up, but then they didn't make him my starter. And I was looking for that the other day because I'm like, I swear I picked someone up, and then I thought it was like because I had a tight end that I'd also dropped in another one, and they put it was a tight end for a tight end, and they made him the starter. So I don't know what the hell happened there. So it shows my kicker slot is empty. Lamar Jackson better have a great ass game. Oh, I'm sure his game will probably be okay. I mean, Pittsburgh's defense is meh.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is
man, I need some cafe mocha or something like that today. You dropped Baltimore. Yeah. Oh, stuffed on 3rd and inches. Wait, who said that Barkley was on the field? Because it looks like Gallman's starting. So Barkley must have been on there maybe as the backup because he's not considered injured or whatever. You need him to throw 3 passing touchdowns and run for 2 touchdowns? Dude, I don't think he's going to have that good of a game.
So he learned great leverage while he was there. That really helps him when he's trying to stop people running the ball.
Born in South Bend, Indiana.
All right, so New York's going to have to kick a field goal. This will at least get them closer. The kick is up, and it is good. So they are 1 possession away right now from tying the game. But that's assuming their defense can actually stop Minnesota. From now on, I'm starting Russell Wilson for every game. I mean, that's fine, dude. I've never trusted Russell Wilson because it always seems like he's so hit or miss. I guess you never miss, huh? But yeah, he's so hit or miss, like with his stats. Like he's never been a great stats player for fantasy.
After the field goal, here's Rosas to kick it away.
Oh, guys, by the way, the temperature was down to 32 last night here.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28.
During the day, it was like 60. And last night, it went down to 32.
For them, a touchdown their last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
Absolutely absurd.
For this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked.
Wimpy Baker got the 29 there. Wow.
Because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Well, I mean, I'm just mentioning it. I'm not saying like, I mean, but it was cold. Like I wasn't expecting it to get that cold overnight so soon. Like I knew it was gonna be cooler during the day, but oh my god, like when I looked at the temperature, I'm like, holy shit, it's gonna be 32 tonight. What? What? I was like, that's insane, bro. Yeah, it's cause of, oh, incomplete. It's 52 here right now. It's supposed to get to 64 today. Yeah, our weather, this is again, it's kind of like when Ohio goes into, when Ohio goes between spring and summer. This was a long summer. Oh, I mean, summers are always getting longer now. They've been long, I would say. Remember, it's been like years, I think, since we've had like significant snow in like December, for example. Global warming, you know.
With such distinction for Cleveland for all those years, when he played long enough, a lot of people think he played with Otto Graham. I mean, it was amazing. Nearly a 20-year career.
So our temperatures for this week are supposed to be 65, 72, 62, 65, 68, 69, 65. Then next weekend is supposed to be 54 and 57. But see, it shows the lows is like in the 40s. But like last night, it was so cold it went down to the 30s. So that was just insane. Like it's not even supposed to be that cold next week. All of next week. It never snows in December. Well, that depends on where you live, but I mean, it snows in December. It snowed last year in December. I'm almost certain of that, but very little. Before, like it was snowing like years ago when I was in school back in like the late 90s. It was like snowing in freaking November, and we would get pummeled with snow in November. Like they would possibly have school closings in November sometimes because it snowed so much. So I mean, we used to get a lot of snow like 20 years ago. Jesus Christ, 20 years ago. Ugh. Well, over 20 years ago. So like I remember it was very snowy in like between 96 and 99. It was always very snowy when I was in school, but now it's like it barely snows in November. Like it snows, but not that much. And we don't get any snow in November. It's just cold, maybe. Make a Christmas special on Christmas? Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, look at Cook. You know what? Man, that might take me like 2 months to make though, so I need to start now. Jeez. Oh, Marcus, don't go there with that song, dude. You know what? That song is one of my favorite Christmas songs, and you know, I jokingly, a friend of mine, well, a guy who he ended up leaving to go somewhere else from work, we used to refer to that as our song, so we would kind of like pretend like we were singing that song. So you know, I'd be like, you know, I really can't stay, but baby it's cold outside, I've got to go away, but baby it's cold outside. This really has been so very nice. I'll take your hands, they're just like ice. Anyways, Baker's a choir boy confirmed. Hell no, dude, I can't sing for shit. My singing voice is, I cannot sing for shit. Oh, God. My singing voice is absolutely atrocious. Yo, maybe there might be some songs I can sing, but if there are, I don't know any of them because, you know, I guess Christmas songs, anyone can technically sing Christmas songs that sound decent, but Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to
Not even in the shower. Well, the shower is different because you don't got anyone judging you in the shower. No, I sing. I love to sing. I love to sing with songs. Please stop my ears. Oh my god, I'm sorry, man. They're bleeding. Yeah, I love to sing songs. I love singing R&B songs especially, but dude, I do not have the voice for it. Maybe it's because I'm comparing myself to like people who do that for a living, but I would love to like re-sing. You got 44 diamonds. Oh, very nice. Well, I have more than that, so I was trying to give them away, man. I was just giving diamond blocks away, man. So how about that? Sing the national anthem. Oh, beautiful for gracious skies, for amber waves of rain. Alright, you want to eat Doritos? Don't eat Doritos. The Canadian one. No, that is the right one. That's our national anthem. That's not the Pledge of Allegiance. That is the right song, Preston. The Pledge of Allegiance is different. You know what? We should start every stream with that. Would anyone mind that? Okay, everyone, put your hand over your head. Heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all. I still remember that. So I take it you guys don't do. Wow, really, Marcus? That's messed up, bro. You really say put your hand over your heart? No, I said your hand over your heart, not your head. So, did you guys still do Pledge of Allegiance in school? Oh, you still do it in class, Darrell? Okay, that's interesting. But I thought a lot of schools stopped doing that because, well, one, because of the diversity of the cultures now. Like, not everyone believes in God and all that stuff. I mean, I get that, but I mean, hey, it's cool if they still do it. That's good. One time you dropped the drumstick during the national anthem. Oh my God, Marcus, you're pathetic, man. Baker, when were you? Did they make you pray? No. We did the Pledge of Allegiance, but and that was, we never did that like in high school or anything like that, but we certainly did that in like maybe middle school, but even then I don't even remember doing it in middle school. Elementary, definitely. Elementary school for sure. Back in high school we did it every morning before classes. Wow, really? See, I don't remember doing that in mine in high school before classes. I think they played something on the PA or something, but oh, Daniel Jones breaking out his Vic moves. Slides for the first.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
By the way, I looked up the sliding rule for QBs. Okay.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Well, yeah, because it's the whole. Well, remember, but the general rule of thumb for basically anywhere in the entire country, right? You know, you guys have probably heard it a million times. Church and state are separate, so church has no business being in the school, and I completely understand that because not everyone believes in one religion. So I mean, I get that. I mean, I get why you don't pray in schools. Like, that makes perfect sense. I'm fine with that. I mean, but no, we never had to pray in schools or anything like that. You know, would I possibly be more religious if we did? Maybe. I mean, my mom tried to get us to go to, like, church and stuff like that. And we did go to church. So, guys, I need to look for another streaming service. I may end up having to switch back to actual cable TV, man, because Like Fox is dumb because they don't have like their own like paid streaming service like ABC does, and like since Fox is like going through all that dumb crap with like Sling and Dish, you know, they're basically like switched to somewhere. Oh, they went for it on 4th and they got it, but they're well behind. No, Fox Now doesn't work. You still need to have a cable provider to use Fox Now. So they have you sign it. You have to sign in with a cable provider that they have a relationship with, essentially. And so Sling does not have a relationship with them, so I can't use that. So I was looking last night at like Hulu and stuff, but all these streaming providers, like not everyone has every channel, so it's really annoying. So like Hulu doesn't have NFL Network and stuff like. It's like, come on, like how do you not have sports channels by now? Like that's just ridiculous. Oh, incomplete. They don't have NFL Network, so you can't get Red Zone. You don't have like the NHL channel. Like Sling's got all the channels. Like it's got all these sports channels, but the problem is just it doesn't have the negotiation in place for local TV. So I can't get ABC or NBC or Fox. No, I'm not. I have Wide Open West right now, so I would just sign up for their cable package since I would get local channels through them. So that would probably end up being the route I go because I do pay a lot. I mean it's less than what I was paying with AT&T, so it's still cheaper than what I was paying before. But between my internet and Sling, like it's pretty expensive, and I could be saving myself, I think maybe like 40 or 50 bucks a month if I switch to WoW's cable plan, and that would be like one of their best cable plans or whatever. So like their best cable plan is like all these channels and choose like a movie channel or something like that. And that was like combined with the internet, was like I said, between that and combined with 1 gig Ethernet, or 1 gigabit internet speed, and that was still pretty cheap. So like I said, that was still like 40 or 50 bucks cheaper than what I'm paying right now combined. So I don't think there's just no streaming service right now that has a wide enough variety or a complete variety of anything to be worth like using, which is very sad because it's got to be like the corporate media giants like trying to find a way to make sure that no one can compete with them, right? I mean that's clearly part of it.
Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down. Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a third.
Cable Direct TV. No, I'm using Wide Open West right now. I have Wide Open West for internet. They also have cable TV. Oh, what a catch! Oh, and he got out of bounds. That should stop the clock because it's under 4 minutes. So, yeah.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Clock management and EA, those things just don't go together. So yeah, I was looking at that last night, seeing like what I could get from my my current like internet provider for cable, and like I said, I think I might be able to get a good enough deal where it might actually be worth just getting actual cable and a cable box and all that stuff again. I don't see it where they get you with cable. Oh, he had it in the end zone, but then he came out, got to the 1. The problem with cable is that they charge you for. Part of their service is charging you for equipment and stuff like that, and that's the part I don't like, and that's the part I need to figure out is like, does Wide Open West have like a streaming thing? Like I know Uverse has something like that, but even then, like you're so limited, and that's the part I hate is like with any cable package, you need to be able to watch that cable on any device, live or on demand, whatever it is. And that's what I like about Sling, is like I can watch whatever, like on my PC, on my phone, on my TV downstairs. My TV's got apps for them and all that stuff. If I get a cable box, then I need to worry about getting cable upstairs and downstairs so I can watch it anywhere in the house. So it's just, and that's once you start talking about multiple devices or multiple boxes and stuff like that, then it starts getting like overly complex. Well, WoW was better for me again. Like I don't know if it's better. Oh, touchdown Giants, by the way. Barkley ran a touchdown even though he's not playing. So Apple TV. No, I would never get Apple TV. I was looking at PlayStation Vue actually because they got everything, but they said I didn't really look too much into it because it said like, you know, if you have a PlayStation, then you, or if you have like a PlayStation Premium account or whatever, you get certain discounts or something. Yeah, I know, I'm on, right? Oh yeah, but by the way, Giants touchdown. But hey, look, the Giants are now within 8, so I mean it's a one possession game. I mean, but that's the only other streaming service that has, like, they have everything. So, you know, but I didn't check local stations for that one though. That may be where it's limited potentially. Because again, that's what it matters to me. Is I understand, Marcus. I would feel like a traitor too. So that would be my last option. But even if I had that, I don't think it would be any cheaper than what I'm paying right now. I think it might cost me more for all I know. I just don't know. I didn't look too much into it. All I know is I was looking into streaming services last night, and most of them are pretty trash because they're just not complete. Hulu does have the local channels I need, but like I said, it's just they don't have NFL Network or any like sports channels. It looks like, I mean, which is really trashy. I mean, they've got ESPN, but like with Sling, they have like the NHL Network and NFL Network and Golf Channel and like just so many different sports channels that they have, and like Hulu seems to have like hardly any of that stuff, and that's trash. Oh wow, come on Giants, you gotta play some D. What is wrong with PS Vue? I mean, it's PlayStation. That's what's wrong with it. It's Sony. That's what's wrong with it. They're just Xbox boys. All right, Amon. I mean, it's not just Xbox. I mean, if Microsoft had one, would I necessarily go with them? Not necessarily. I need something. I need a service that's complete. Carl, PlayStation. You love PlayStation? Well, of course you do.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Cook, come on, Giants! You gotta get a freaking stop, man. Minecraft is owned by Microsoft. Absolutely, it is. I know it is. That's when I knew Minecraft would start to blow up. Is once Microsoft took it over, they could get it spread across the world, and that was a great move. That was a great move for Microsoft. I'm not gonna, definitely that was absolutely, like, when that happened, I was like, wow. Like, now Sony actually has to have a game on their console that's produced by Microsoft. So I mean, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Keep looking, find streaming system.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we
PlayStation equals fire. See, that's the thing, dude. I don't know. I mean, the thing is that all I can say about that is that Xbox Live has not been. Xbox Live, I don't think, has ever been hacked where hackers got a hold of people's credit cards. The PlayStation Network's been hacked multiple times where credit cards have been stolen from people. So I would never trust Sony just for that reason alone, especially since it happened more than once, at least twice. It may have happened more times. So do you have an idea what I'm going to go with? No, I don't really know. Like I said, I'm seriously considering going with my internet provider for it, but like I said, it's, oh my gosh, they face masked him.
certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Defense.
I seriously considered going with my internet provider, but like I said, the thing I hate about AT&T as well was just they charge you for equipment, and that's the part that's like so annoying is that you have those equipment prices, and then they're always subject. They always go up in price. It seems like so like every single year. Oh, and then cable locks you in. They want to lock you into that 2-year agreement, and then once your 2-year agreement is up, then they raise the price of your stuff, and then you got to call in every 2 years or every 1 year to get the advertised price, and it's just like I don't know. I don't want to deal with all that shit. Just give me a price that you're just gonna give me. I get like if there's like natural inflation, but don't like keep raising my price every year because there's not inflation every single year. You know, just be respectful, be reasonable about your pricing. You know, AT&T just got way out of hand with that shit, and that's why I left them. And remember, I was an AT&T customer since like '96, you know, and I left them. What was it, last year or 2 years ago? Whatever it was, 2 years ago, I think it was. So I mean, I was a customer with them for a long time, so that was a hard decision to make. But you know what? They were not being flexible. They were not being reasonable. They were just being a bunch of bums. DirecTV, yeah, I know. DirecTV, Dish, Sling, those guys are all affected by Fox being a bunch of weirdos or just being stupid or whatever the hell the deal is. Remember, Sling used to have HBO Now or whatever, and then the deal with HBO fell through, so then I had to start buying HBO Now through Amazon Prime. So I have that as part of my Prime subscription. Damn, New York has no timeout, so this game's basically over now. Well, yeah, AT&T has Fox. Yeah, I mean, but the issue is like HBO. Oh, again, it was the pricing too. It was the pricing with AT&T. Uverse was just like I said, they were just getting ridiculous with me. You remember they screwed up? They screwed up and they would not fix their mistake. That was the problem. Is that they told me that I can get a plan for as cheap as the plan I had at that point in time. And then it turned out, when I asked them specifically, I said, this isn't some type of, like, marketing thing, right? You know, I said, this isn't, like, a temporary thing, right? And they said, no, this is, like, this is a long-term thing. It should always be that price. Well, it turns out the person who told me that didn't know what they were talking about. So then, when the plan ran out, they started charging me, like, $200-some a month for fucking Uverse. And I was like, bye. I'm like, I'm not doing this. I'm like, I'm not paying that. And every time they were like, well, if you call in, like, we can give you a better deal. We can give you like the promo deal or whatever. You just have to call in like every year or something. And I was like, nope, that's not happening either. Bye. I'm like, you guys made the mistake. You won't. They would not change my channel coverage to go down. Like I just said, stop giving me all the channels you gave me then. Like take all that stuff out. And they were like, no, we can't do that or something. It's like, what do you mean you can't do that? Yes, you can. Like, there's no reason why. If I come back as a new customer, you mean to tell me that I have to come back with, like, the same channels I had before? No, you would give me whatever service I ordered. You know, so they were being extremely difficult and not flexible at all, considering they screwed up. Yes, we won a boss battle. Nice. We beat Vince McMahon this time. He's got no chance this time. No chance in hell. Alright, so this game's basically over. I mean, clearly it's over. Sorry, New York. Your defense is what let you down again, man. Your defense is what let you down again. Yeah, I have Amazon Prime, Donovan, but they don't have live channels. They don't have live like local TV channels. Like they don't have Fox, and you can't watch live TV there. It's all. Oh, they have like I think they only have like Thursday Night Football or something. I take that back. You can watch live TV. So sorry. So I mean like I could watch HBO live on Amazon Prime, but Amazon Prime was like the one. Amazon Prime has like the least amount of sports stuff. Like they were like you could watch like Thursday Night Football, but you can't watch anything else or something. I don't know, something crazy like that. So it's just like Again, I looked at all of them. I looked at all the popular ones. Someone had a thing. Actually, I have the link here. It's PCMag.com has like the best NFL streaming services for 2019, and they show like Hulu, Amazon Prime, Fubo, CBS All Access, Sling, AT&T TV Now, YouTube TV, and Sony PlayStation View all side by side, and show like what all things they support. And so, I mean, yeah, Sony, the PlayStation View one looks like for $49.99 a month, you have like Thursday Night Football, Sunday Night Football on CBS and Fox, Sunday Night Football, Monday Night Football. They have where you can do 5 concurrent streams. So it's very open to how many people can stream. Because like Sling's limited to 3 streams total. And it's all based on like the type of which category the channel is categorized as. So Sling, they have like Sling Blue and Sling Orange, and like you can only have like 1 Sling Blue stream going on and then 2 Sling Oranges, and so then you have to remember like which category. Not that I really have that problem right now, but it's just kind of annoying that you have like this weird thing about like how many streams you could have based on where the channel is categorized and stuff like that. So, but anyway, so let's take a look at the stats here. So, player stats, we've got Kirk Cousins with a 110 passer rating. Wow, I don't think he's seen that in like a long time, if ever. 22 for 26, 2 touchdowns and a pick, 214 yards, 84% completion. That's insane. That's very high for Kirk Cousins. Daniel Jones, a 79.6 passer rating, 17 of 27, 162 yards, no touchdowns and no interceptions. So, I mean, this goes to show what could happen. You know, Daniel Jones could end up getting shut down by this defense come Sunday, you know. So we've got Dalvin Cook, 23 rushing attempts for 148 yards and 2 touchdowns. Just absolutely went insane on them. Barkley, technically he's not playing, so that's, you know, meh. He's got he had 1 touchdown. So without his contribution, would New York even have that rushing touchdown? You know, maybe not. Let's see. Let's look at receiving. That's right. So New York had nothing but field goals other than they had that 1 touchdown and then the pick 6. Damn. So let's take a look at receiving. So we had Latimer with 56 yards, and then Thielen with 52 yards, Diggs with 46, Engram with 44. So Minnesota's tight end Rudolph with 42. But there was like literally so then you had Irv Smith Jr. with with the receiving touchdown, and Amir Abdullah with the receiving touchdown for Minnesota. But who gets hacked all the time? I know, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like, I just... All right. So, let's take a look at then defensively. So, Minnesota had 3 sacks. New York had none. New York had the 1 pick six by Antoine Bethea. 86 yards to the house. 27 more hours. Oh, wow. Yeah, JJ's almost close to 300 hours, guys. Jeez. No forced fumbles in this game at all. No forced fumbles. So that's the stats, guys. That's the stats of the game today, dudes. So it looks like EA is predicting that Minnesota will come out top against New York. Score may not necessarily be the same, but they are predicting a Minnesota win. So we'll see how that goes. I mean, I feel like that's very likely. It just depends on how well Kirk Cousins plays, or how well anyone else but Kirk Cousins can do on that team. So yeah. Thanks guys for everyone who stopped by today, dudes, to watch the stream. I appreciate it very much. We had very, very good viewership today, guys. So appreciate that as always. It's awesome. So, well, I don't know if it's about not having faith. It's just that this is in my opinion, it's all about the defense. Minnesota's defense is the first like legit defense that New York has faced, and especially Daniel Jones has faced since he's been starting. So this could be a very tough challenge for him. But we'll see. So that's my reservation about with New York in this game. So I mean, I think it's a reasonable reservation, right? So, but thank you guys again for all your support as usual, dudes. Hopefully, we'll get monetized, approved for monetization at the end of the month. Don't put mobs on. What? Come on, Drell wants to use his grinder and make sure it works. We need to confirm it's gonna work. Yeah, we're gonna do a stream tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time as usual. So tomorrow, I'm very likely gonna be doing Packers and Cowboys. That should be a very interesting game. So, thanks again, everyone. Appreciate your support as usual. And until next time, dudes. Bye-bye.